Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ask an Action Coach. So last week we talked about how do you hide from your employees? And in a roundabout way, Jackie gave us some great suggestions and ways to deal with when you're having a rough time and you don't want your employees to know about it. But that brings us to this week's question, and that is, how do you know if your employees are trying to hide from you, or why do your employees hide from you?
That is a great question. And part of that is how do you know? And part of the reason you know is because are you helping, are you coming in with the mindset of coming from a place of love and caring that you want to help people, or are you banging the hammer on the ground to help people fail?
Ooh.
Right? And you may not really have that intention, but are you as a leader or as a business owner, are you helping your employees to fail by your leadership skills and style?
I would imagine that's not the type of thing that you can really assess for yourself very easily.
No, it isn't, because part of it is management style, and nobody walks in and says, I want to be a terrible manager today. Nobody does that. A lot of people don't know how to lead or manage people. A lot of people assume a lot of things about people, their employees, but also what I have also heard is that people really think about, my employees are watching me, so I should be doing X. And what do I mean by that? So a lot of business owners, and I've heard this a couple of times, a lot of business owners have said, well, I do it so my employees know that I'm willing to. Right? So if you're doing some work that you're paying your employees to do just so that they can see that you can do it as well, that's an issue. Right? Because you're paying them for their expertise.
Right.
You're paying them to do the jobs that you don't have time to do. As a business owner, it's up to you to be doing some things that is not in their skill set, right? So you have somebody who's, let's say, managing the office, for example. Well, if they're managing the office or they're working on a crew, if they're out doing those things, they're getting paid to do those things.
Right.
As the owner, that is not something that, because you can't help get more business in the door. You can't do the things that a business owner needs to do, strategically looking forward, doing some things that'll benefit the team, if you're doing the things you're paying other people to do just to show them that you can. Right. So that's the sort of the misconception of, as a leader, I need to show that I can do all these things, or I'm willing to. And that's great that you're willing to, but that's not your role. Because if you continue doing those things, number one, people don't grow. So right. They might be hiding from you the fact that they want to grow more, and you're getting in their way. So that would be one area. Your management style. Right? A lot of times, are you crystal clear about what you're expecting? What is the result you're expecting? If you're not crystal clear on the result, how can your employees be crystal clear? Right. So I think it was Steve Jobs who would come over and just start yelling at people, right? And they would have, it would be because he had a vision and they weren't doing it the way he wanted it to be done, which is great. But a lot of times, one of the things is, it's not about how to do it. It might be what to do, which is for you as the leader. Are you setting the right expectations? Do people know what success looks like? And then get out of the way and let them figure out how.
Right. Right.
So that may be areas where people are hiding from you, or it could be not even so much physically hiding. It could be not speaking up and not saying things because they don't feel safe or comfortable.
Sure.
So this is really a gut check for you as the leader. Are you approachable? And are you willing to allow people to take calculated risks so that you can innovate, things like that.
I liked what you said about having a team leader, and if you're still leading the team, you're not getting out of the way, and you're in the way of letting them grow into that position. And I think sometimes it's because a leader might be really comfortable in that position, having done it for the past few years, and it's not easy to let go of that responsibility. And
because not only do the people have to grow into that responsibility, but us as leaders have to grow into our responsibility.
Right.
And so we're both on the same journey,
right.
And it's out of our comfort zone. Mm-hmm. But keep in mind that every time we get out of our comfort zone starts here, every time we get out of our comfort zone, now it's here. And then it's here, right. And then it's here, right? So that's the thing. It's make sure you're uncomfortable, make sure you're getting out of the way of your employees so they're not hiding from you. Mm.
If you're out there and this resonates with you, pardon me, we'd love to hear from you. In fact, anybody that comments, or the first person that comments on this, we're going to get you a book by Brad Sugars called Instant Teams. And also, if you're out there and you're thinking, gosh, I would love an opportunity to talk with a coach about where I'm at in my progression as a leader, and if my employees need a little bit more room to show me what they can do. That's the kind of thing Jackie would love to talk to you about. Let us know. We'd be happy to set that up. Thank you so much, Jackie. I love this topic, and we will see you next time.
All right. See you later.